Okay, today is M.A.W. Mondays, and today I'm gonna, today ain't M.A.W. Mondays. This is Wagtail Wednesdays. I thought about it, and because rather than upload so many videos on Monday, I'm gonna spread it out. It's gonna be Wagtail Wednesdays and M.A.W. Mondays. This was suggested, I think, by Ryan Fuster, if I'm not mistaken. He had a great idea about, putting tips on Wagtail Wednesdays. So today I want to talk about black glass and mirror glass. What's the difference? Well, the difference is mirror glass actually reflects the heat right back out. So during the hot summer months, it can keep the building cooler. Same concept with black glass, but except black glass actually absorbs the heat and don't let it pass through the building. But needless to say, both, if you touch them, they're both going to be hot to the touch. And if you throw water on it, it will smoke and it will dry up from the top first. So under normal circumstances, I usually have two people and one person wet and the other person take it off. That's not an issue with it drying up. But if you're working by yourself, which normally I have been lately on this building, these one-story buildings, commercial buildings, are perfect for, this is done every quarter. It's perfect for, just the exterior, and it's easy to do, it's nothing hard, and you get to charge good money. Alright, so, under normal circumstances, I would take my traditional 22-inch mop and my 30-inch squeegee to get it in two pulls. I don't do too much swiveling on big commercial glass like this. You could, but because I don't have the gliding strips for my 24-inch high flyer, nor do I own an 18-inch high flyer, I probably should get one eventually. But to not get off topic, what do you think is faster? Having a 30-inch 30-inch squeegee and a 22-inch mop. Now, if you have the backflip, it's not an issue, but I don't think they make 30-inch backflips. It's not practical. They only make 18 or smaller backflips. Now, yes, you can get by with that, but because of the angle is so almost like a gooseneck, it's kind of hard to come all the way down. You would have to take the mop off and use a separate tool for that. So, I usually have to wet the top two windows with the mop and then switch my squeegee and then get that. Because I don't have time to wet the bottom, it's going to dry up way too fast. With a big window like that, I only have time to wet that window, squeegee that, then put the mop back on, wet that window and squeegee that. I cannot do it all in one shot. You could, but why risk it? Because you're trying to eliminate having to re-wet the window. So, the 14-inch, in this case, the 14-inch Wagtail is quicker than having a 30-inch mop and a 30-inch squeegee and a separate mop, and switching them intermittently. Now, you could have two separate poles, and that would eliminate a few steps of you struggling to get the squeegee on before it dries up. But even still, you're still risking a chance of drying up. So what these gliding strips allow you to do on a window job like this is that it allows you to make the squeegee glide without risking the chance of smearing or streaking it. So that's today's Wagtail Wednesdays. Gliding strips are perfect for windows like this, mirror finish, and black glass. Alright? Mirror reflective tint is just like having black glass. That's today's tip. Get your gliding strips. It makes a big difference on hot glass, on very, very hot glass, on the hottest of glass. These gliding strips could get it done without having to re-wet the windows and fight and rush. You don't have to rush with this. I kid you not. But there you have it. Macafracka. Peace, peace, peace. If you want to start off with commercial, look for one-story buildings like this. This goes all the way around. There's windows on the side, there's windows in the back. This literally takes me a half an hour, just the outside alone. And with commercial, you could charge good money. I mean, when you charging by the glass, you get paid just like you would residential. Storefronts, you wouldn't. You wouldn't charge like you charge for residential or commercial. Commercial is money in commercial, but you usually have a period where some commercial accounts, depending on which commercial account you have, would take their time in paying you. This particular account just so happens to pay me as soon as I get done. So all that needs to be worked out when you start to do the contract and write the proposal up. But these are perfect because it's not hard, it's real easy to do, and it's one level. You know, you need no ladders. It's, you know, real easy to do, and you get to charge good money. All right, so you want to target commercial, you target buildings like this first. Then you move up to second story and then third story if you have a 30-foot pole. And by then, maybe you'll have enough money to get a water-fed pole. And you could really start targeting commercial. But most likely you would have to have insurance. So if you're going to go try to target commercial, that means you would have insurance, and you're already to that point. Starting off, you don't have to if you're just going to do mom and pop stores just to get the feel of the business. Then you can add the insurance on later. But for most basic liability, one story and second story, depending on the insurance company, you let them know you won't be climbing ladders, nor you won't be doing any high work. They would like to know if you're going to keep your feet on the ground, and you let them know that you have tools that actually allow you to wet 3-story buildings and under from the ground. All right, there's no need to let them know that you will be climbing ladders, because that puts you in a different bracket, and they will charge you for that because it's high risk. All right, there you go, M.A.W.